There's a feeling you get when you're surrounded with the things that you love. A feeling of warmth and safety that only the familiar sights and sounds that have been with you your whole life can give you. Little things like hills and trees, or a building you like, or a familiar path that comfort you and make you feel welcome, that fill you with the knowledge that you're exactly where you belong. Home. This is my place, where I feel I belong. Morgantown, my home. Morgantown is the largest city in north-central West Virginia. A place tucked away in the natural beauty of the Appalachian Mountains. Morgantown, or Motown as some of the locals call it, is a place of amazing diversity, surrounded by rolling hills, lakes and rivers, and natural wonders. Home to interesting people, fantastic architecture, and the unique personal rapid transit, or PRT system.
I'm from a place called Cheat Lake. It's probably about 8 miles away from here, but everything that my family would do circled around Morgantown, the Morgantown area.
I feel that Morgantown is becoming, slowly but surely, one of the better places in West Virginia to be if it wasn't already.
Morgantown is definitely a more happening area than the rest of north central West Virginia. There's always something to do, so you should never be bored.
My ties to Morgantown, I'd say they run deep. It's not just where I'm from, but it's in my blood, it's in my heart, it's in my soul. No matter where I go, if I leave, it's always going to be in me, and I'll probably never stay away for too long.
And Morgantown kind of sucks you in and doesn't let you leave because, I mean, it really is a nice place to stay. If you do leave at one point, normally you come back. Like, I know a lot of people who like have moved away for years and years and years, and then they end up moving back here.
For 15 years, I've bounced around the West Coast in Europe and Central America and worked in Alaska and was looking for a place like Morgantown.
You know, even though I may leave soon one day, I'm always going to come back because I got to create new memories.
My wife came here with me for the first time while we came up to visit old friends here in Morgantown. She's like, why don't we stay here for a while? This place is great.
We live by the motto, Mountaineers are always free. And we feel like we're a connected bunch of people, but we're also an extremely independent bunch of people. We go off and we do amazing things. There's so many people that you hear about that are from Morgantown that have gone off and done like awesome things, and then they come back and visit, and you're just like, oh, that's so cool, they came back, they remember us.
This place still has the feel of a small town to me, and even though it's getting busier every year, I think it's adapting to it.
We, us people of Morgantown, have always had a really strong sense of community.
It has almost a down south mentality, you know, of taking care of people.
Everybody helps each other out. Everybody, you know, holds the door open for you, that kind of thing.
Friends who've come in from out of town have, before they've left, said things like, I really don't want to go home. People here have been so nice to me.
I think the heartbeat of Morgantown is really the people living here and what they're interested in and what they'll support in the town.
I think that the heartbeat of Morgantown would probably be the people.
I think the heartbeat of Morgantown is really just the people.
I think that what makes Morgantown's heartbeat is the diversity. The diversity of the people here.
I mean, we are kind of a melting pot. We're pretty eclectic and kind of neat.
You can find no matter what you're into, you can find a little bit of just about everything in Morgantown.
One thing that I really like is that I can go downtown, I can eat some really awesome food. You know, we've got like lots of really cool like different restaurants, and it's not too commercialized with like all these different chains.
My wife and I built this entire place from an empty garage, and I can show you some old pictures, and it's sometimes I see those pictures and I think, good Lord, what, were we insane? I mean, it had no ceilings, it had no floors, it had no walls. This was an empty garage. It was condemned. So, yeah, that's how far this place has come. So, yeah, 2 years. So, we're 100% independent. We don't own it. We don't owe anybody. Nobody tells us what to do. I love that. So, this is a punk rock restaurant.
Pretty much everybody here wants to support the local businessmen.
I helped out in a few other kitchens for other chefs doing pastry and that sort of thing while we were building this place. I did almost 2 years as the catering chef for Full Bowl Catering in Mario's Fishbowl, which is a Morgantown legend and an institution, and Mark and Karen are great people.
Mario's Fishbowl is a popular watering hole best known for its aptly named fishbowl beer glass. Right down the street from the Richwood Grill, it's a homey little diner where owners Mark and Karen Fufari offer the best wings in Morgantown in a laid-back, down-home atmosphere. Another great place to grab a few cold ones is the Morgantown Brewing Company, aka the Brew Pub. Their unique selection of flavors such as Zach Morgan's Pale Ale, Old Morgantown Amber, and Coal City Stout are brewed in-house by their expert staff and will definitely keep you coming back for more. Not far away is the Blue Moose Cyber Cafe, where you can get not only a great beer, but also a variety of different coffee blends and all-natural foods, including a number of vegetarian dishes, as well as awesome shakes and smoothies. It's an intellectual hotspot with live music, literary readings, and art exhibits. Within walking distance of both the Brew Pub and Blue Moose is a Motown favorite, Black Bear. Black Bear is an innovative restaurant with a crowd-pleasing menu of ethnic food and an Appalachian atmosphere that embraces the culture and music of West Virginia.
And then also, if you wanted to go for a hike, you can, go 5 minutes and find an awesome trail. I mean, Cooper's Rock is a big thing.
Named for a legendary fugitive, Cooper's Rock State Forest is one of the area's most stunning attractions. The view from the overlook is absolutely spectacular. The area is full of possibilities like hiking and biking on its many trails, swimming and boating on nearby Cheat Lake, hunting, fishing, camping, and rock climbing.
We have a lot of really awesome landmarks, like Woodburn Hall is one of them. I mean, it's an icon. Everybody knows what it is, just, even if they see the silhouette.
I think some of the things that stand out most to me are the murals on the sides of some of the buildings in downtown Morgantown that have lasted through all this time. If you go on the one of the side over there by Daniels, that was always so unique.
Tying it all together is High Street, the main thoroughfare, running right through the center of downtown. Somewhat bustling, but also laid back, it's dotted with small businesses and historic buildings. The Metropolitan Theater has been a long-standing entertainment destination since 1924. The stately neoclassical architecture creates the perfect ambiance for a variety of entertainment, including plays, concerts, stand-up comedy, and more.
The buildings on campus, a lot of them have been gutted and remodeled on the inside, but on the outside they still have that old school feel to them.
Things in Morgantown that have stuck in my mind, obviously, Hotel Morgan. You usually see it, the Hotel Morgan glowing red over top of the skyline downtown.
Built in the year 1925, the Hotel Morgan is one of the premier hotels in the country and one of Morgantown's most historic landmarks.
I think it's one of the most easily recognizable things in town.
There's a lot of interesting buildings around here in Morgantown.
Oh, that's another thing is the Coliseum.
The Coliseum, I think, stands out as one of the, the most unique buildings in college sports.
Game day at the Coliseum is a sight to behold. Part of the university and home of the Mountaineers. Home games at the Coliseum usually mean a packed house. Mountaineer spirit is a way of life for the people of Motown, and something in which they take a good bit of pride.
I've always felt that the stereotypes that go with being from West Virginia, not even Morgantown, but West Virginia in general, have always been really, really childish, really immature.
We're getting I'm Schmacked videos, like, creating such a terrible stereotype of what Morgantown is.
You want to think this about us? Not only am I going to show you that you're wrong, but I'm going to totally change your point of view. I'm going to totally change your way of thinking.
That's one of the reasons why it surprises people that we're so nice around here.
Yeah.
Because they think we're chaw-spitting dicks who shoot you as they're out there as soon as look at you.
Right.
But we're not like that at all.
I think that inspires people and gives people the passion to push harder and to not stop. And I think that fuels us immensely. It's that fighting spirit, man. That's being a mountaineer.
I would definitely say that the university fuels Morgantown. Without the university, it would be hard to have this kind of expansion. You know, there are a lot of people who have gone to school here. They lived here for 40 years, and then all of a sudden they decide to go get a college degree because it's convenient. And WVU is such a prestigious school, so it gives us a lot of opportunities, always has something going on.
The university's been here for a long time, and every year it draws more people in.
The mountain lair, or the lair as students call it, is central to campus life. A meeting place and hangout spot that celebrates cultural diversity and showcases the fact that WVU draws students from all over the world. It's teeming with mountaineer spirit, and on its lawn can be found a statue of the local mascot, the Mountaineer himself.
We don't have a pro sports team, so we have the Mountaineers. So we will root for them with every ounce of everything we have, and with more hatred and passion and intense feeling than some people would root for their pro sports teams. So, you know, that seems to have brought people together.
Mountaineer tradition is strongest around football season. Everybody walks around town wearing the blue and gold. It's a chance for everybody to get out and gather in their favorite places and cheer the team on, whether they're at the stadium or at a restaurant or at a bar. It's not an excuse, it's an occasion to get together, because we're with each other every day. But when something like that happens in Morgantown, we all enjoy it together.
Ladies and gentlemen, your West Virginia cross country and track teams. Swiss pass complete to Bradley Starks.
No matter where you go in Morgantown, you see different people doing a variety of different things. The arts also are very big in Morgantown, and I see the community keeping those alive.
The Arts on the River Festival features work by local artists, bringing the community together to celebrate their eclectic tastes. Another hotspot for local creativity is the Monongalia Art Center, also known as the MAC.
MAC fosters a home for the arts in Morgantown and Monongalia County. All kinds of art, visual, literary, performing. We have 2 gallery spaces. The Benedum Gallery is the main gallery on the first level. So that's pretty big, and it's really great for like emerging artist group shows, so they have just a lot of space. And then we have a Loppy gift shop with different things made by local artists, and it's slowly growing, and I think it is pretty inviting to the public, and that's what we want. The MAC, arts is our middle name.
The Creative Arts Center houses an art gallery and several performance halls, as well as classrooms for the university's art students. Morgantown is a sea of talent, with creativity flowing through its hills. Home to painters, sculptors, photographers, and of course musicians.
I can tell you that Morgantown has nothing but talent in every area of music, every genre of music that I've listened to.
I know at least when I was in college here, there was a huge music boom at 123.
123 Pleasant Street is a local bar. Its address is 123 Pleasant Street. It's just been the local spot for all the local bands. It's usually packed. People are standing throughout the whole show. And of course there are a lot of people there that have followed these local bands. So they are singing along, they know the words. It's a very happening place to be.
There's always some different kind of music that you can appreciate.
I mean, there's so many talented people that do so many different unique things.
There's also jazz. There's several jazz bands around here. They perform different places around town. Like they can perform at a bar in downtown. There's a lot of different venues for music here in Morgantown.
I think one of the things that fuels Morgantown's culture, you know, is the music here. There's everything.
Motown is a virtual greenhouse, a breeding ground for creativity and culture, a place where individuality thrives, all driven by mountaineer spirit, a small town with a big city heart, linked through a collective passion.
If you come to Morgantown, you can expect that you're going to see or hear or do something that's memorable.
I like visitors to my home to have the same feeling about it that I do.
Morgantown is more than just where I'm from, you know, it's part of who I am.
I love this town, and there's so much cool stuff here.
I think Morgantown is a place where most people can feel safe.
Coming to a good place should make you feel good. And the people, I think, work to make this place feel good to the people who come here.
It's just a unique and wonderful place to be. Everybody should come here at least once.
It's like nowhere I've ever been before. It's somewhere I'm always going to look forward to coming back to. It's somewhere I always hate to leave.
No matter how big Morgantown grows, at the core, I think it's just that feeling of no matter where you're from, you come to Morgantown and you feel like you're home.
I'll always call Morgantown home.
Home, sweet home. I know a place where the wildflowers grow. I just wake up in the morning and look right outside my window. The sounds of dad's guitar, mama's voice flows in the breeze. All our grass down here grows blue, and that's alright with me. It's where I'm from, oh, it's my home sweet home. For many hours, playing shows across the land, seeing snow up in the mountains, take a midnight walk on sand. All across the whole world there is beauty to be found. Nothing ever will compare to that West Virginia ground. It's where I'm from, yes, it's my home sweet home.